We're back in action in the Mazda MX5's on World Sim Series today, and this week we are racing at Biķernieki. This one seems to be a staple on World Sim Series, as every season I've taken part in on World Sim Series so far has raced here. Alongside us on the grid is John74, as well as there's a grid stacked of rookies, so anything could happen in this one. Anyway, let's jump in and see how it went. Here we are for another week of MX5 action at Biķernieki this time on World Sim Series. There are 8 in total in this race. And E3 just behind us. Can't see him in my rearview mirror, but is John. How to do this. Yeah, there is. Hi, John. Yeah, pace wasn't too bad in practice. Me and John were similar, I think. I was a little bit quicker, but see how we go in the race. Right. Here come the lights. For 12 minutes of racing. Biķernieki.
Go, go, go.
Away we go. Got a good start. Oh, John's been taken out, I think. Big wreck behind. John's all the way at the back, unfortunately.
Okay, Nick, decent start. We can build something from here.
Shame. I was hoping for a good race with John. It is a lobby full of rookies though. The guy in front, myself and John, the only exception to that. If it's the guy that started in P4, he was doing silly things in the practice session.
The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.8 seconds. P2.
John's made a place up. I think it's going to be a very enjoyable race, or exciting
All
race,
right,
this
Nick,
one.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Don't think I've got the pace to catch this guy in front. We're already almost 6 seconds ahead of the guy in behind. Pretty sure though, as long as everybody drives pretty safely, John will be able to find his way through the field.
The leader has just done a 129.4.
John's still in P7 at the minute.
Your right tyres are cold. The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.5. The leader's just done a 128.9.
I have not got that pace
That
in
was
me.
a 130.6.
John's having a harder time coming through the field than I thought he would.
P2.
He's found his way past up to P6.
Okay, Nick, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
He's got 3 seconds to
The gap
catch the
to
guy behind
P1
now.
ahead is increasing. It's now 6.9 seconds. That lap was a 130.8.
Oh, John's just taken a whole heap of places. He's up to P4. Say the guy in P3, who I queried and said about he was a bit doing some questionable driving in practice, has maybe had an incident and taken people with him.
Five minutes to go. You're
John
looking
needs
good
to
for a podium.
find about 9 seconds. Take P3.
The leader has just done a 128.5. The gap to P1 ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. Your lap time was at 130.7.
Maybe 2 laps to go, maybe 3, depends on when the leader crosses the line.
Okay, Nick, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I think the gap's going to be too much for John to close down. Needs to find 8 seconds.
Cold tyres all round. The gap to Sander behind is now 13 seconds. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Settle down a little bit. Just ruffled myself a little bit there with that little mistake.
Yellow flag, caution.
We're going to get 2 more laps of running here. One's picking up the pace, almost matched my fastest lap now.
Keep it within the track limits.
Tried to take a bit more speed through there, which was silly. There will be 1 more to run. White flag this time.
Last lap, looking good for a podium. Well, there we go. Most exciting of the races. Got P2 into T1 and just kept it from there on. So, P2 finish. Nice one, Nick. Great drive. That's a podium.
Yeah, not really a lot else to say about that. John's going to come home in P4 by the looks of it. yeah. Well, anyway, let's go and take a look at the results. Came home in second position. Started second. Fastest lap of the race was a 1 minute 30.616. Fastest lap of the race by the winner was a 1:28.429. So 1.8 seconds slower than the fastest lap. We had 0 incident points, 12 championship points. We gained 9 on our pace rating, 0.5 on our safety rating. So there we go, guys. That was the race. And ultimately for us, it was pretty uneventful. We survived the turn 1 carnage and just ran away and hid. For John, it wasn't the same story. And whilst I was looking forward to having a good battle with John, he got caught up in a couple of incidents in turn 1. He was hit from behind for a start, and then somebody else just went into the side of him. But a good recovery drive there from John nonetheless to get back to P4. Just hopefully next time out, we can have a good battle on the track. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please consider giving it a like. And if you want to see more racing content from me, make sure to hit subscribe, because there'll be plenty more coming real soon. If you want to get involved in the action on WSS, head down to the description where you'll find a link, and hopefully I'll see you on track real soon. But all that's left me to say is thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see ya.